Alrighty, go back over here. So last time over here, a little bit of some turbulences with how wars goes and all that over here. You got a thing going. Involving wars and shit over here. So we're gonna get a thing all set it up over here once we get our stuff up. Here with the Union of Finns. Union of all Finns with you. Yeah. It was the whole of Finland, the urban shopkeepers, proletariats from the suburbs, peasants in the hinterlands, those from all walks of life who cast out the shackles of the Russian tyranny and declare the united people of a republic. When our election is clear, too, that the people are the desires of a strong state. I shall guide the nation out of poverty and backwardness and drive away those who will subordinate us to a new foreign master. With a mandate secure, we now implement our expensive designs. With class conflict, that dread tempest that sails all modern societies must be expedited. The grain question so long left unresolved by careless Russian barons shall be addressed by a strong land reform. First, the economy shall be guided in great assets of our natural bounty restored to the poor people of our state management. Finally, we shall tear down the cultural perversions of the Russians and Swedes and reserve the unsullied Finnish culture. It was unsullied Finnish culture over here. Just about keep it cool. So yeah, we got your boy Ruutu over here. In the meantime, we're going to be reading about national vanguardism. From the first articulation, communism held that the workers had no country. For all that Marx and Engels appreciated revolutionaries in the 18th and 19th centuries for destroying the feudal system, the nation that the bourgeois created was an obstacle to the international working class cooperation. This ideal influenced the broad spectrum of leftist politics. Not every adhered and banned nationalism respectively. Some, like Vladimir Lenin, argue communism needed to be a liberator of small nations, or conceded that people are inherently proletarian opposed to the more powerful empires. Diablo, the case vote proved the utmost test of solidarity for the Russian working classes. At the most part, it failed. Revolutions in 19 were not led solely by revolutionary social democrats. In Germany, it would elevate all men to dissident voices against the Kaiser who did not follow the orthodox social democratic line. Even some who saw a wartime international community replace the pro-responsible international brotherhood. While it remained a marginal and fractured tendency in the aftermath of the war concerning 1922's failed proletariat nationalist push in Italy, the nationalist movement within socialist states had time to refine their theory and entity with new bounds. No party had claimed adhere to a singular doctrine of national vanguardism, but it's notable enough to be given a name by observers. This is the one accelerationism. Decades after generation, it remains uncertain where the Spartacus model is will overthrow the rotten international capitalism. As the counter-revolutionary regimes got strict, a new and assertive breed of communists declared that if the revolution survived, it must all be means disposed to rally the proletariat, for the military vanguard party to lead the workers to the national ideal that would bind together. Would this prove to be invigorating force of socialism? It would be a great digger of the soul. I don't know if you'll see how Finland does it over here with our state socialism with the Federal Republic over here. Contrary to the claims of certain ideologues, socialism is a system for a whole nation, not restricted to merely being the proving grounds for the intrepid proletarian dictatorship. Socialism is true simply means the redirection of all aspects of national weal to the benefit of all. The equalizing all lies of the state and the principle of the economy should serve the people and not the people should serve the economy. It is certain to establish a strong and vigorous state we shall implement socialism and control the economy for the benefit of all. It is after all a proven principle that all true socialism comes down to merely state being allowed to expand into realism where it would naturally thrive. This social state must be strong and universal, as potent as in quiet Korea there. Yeah, that's happening over here. And now we're doing that thing over here. And over there, and also India be doing this dark shit over here. A whole bunch of new maps changing over here. I never really talked about them over here, but also some new shit we got going on over here. It's pretty nice. With the Empire now over here. Yeah, but at least, interesting fact that India can unify over here. Oh yeah, interesting. Interesting, but yeah, India can actually properly unify. It's not just, the United Provinces. They can actually do things now. This is nice. Very nice over here because we got all sorts of shit. I think there's one Enigma. North, compassion to leader. Where's Dietzman? Yeah. Certificate of PP of Finland. Yeah, we definitely are getting like good shit. They're relatively good shit. Yeah, just getting all of our troops all set up over here. It's gonna take a while for us, like, you know, get construction up and running. That should work out for at least a little bit. There's a Republic over here, so let's do a Chamber of Corporations out over here. Let's get that going. I get the corporate. I'm gonna read these two over here once we're done with this. So they have low descriptions. Chamber of Corporations, the liberal democratic purple parliamentarian model, so proven Europe is deeply flawed. It is ignoring a class vehicle for capitalist interests or those of local elites. It is precisely because of this failed attempt at resolving the conflict between the needs of local communities and the larger group that comprises the whole nation that it becomes actively detrimental, as it becomes necessary for a new system to arise. The only other nation to implement such a solution that seems to have the situation of Finland is the Regency of Fiume, which is a regnum. Unlike Fiume, which remains as the brothel of the Italian liberal parliament, and therefore is limiting choosing the competition of its corporate administration, reaffirming socialists that throughout the capitalist and reactionary elements instead give all power to the workers' unions, rather than laying a system of councils as Germany does. We instead have a more centralized administration that leaves no industry isolated or overrepresented. Below the chamber of corporations, we shall have a popular elected people's chambers, which shall serve the voice of the undifferentiated common man, government elected by universal secret ballot. Yeah. There's secret ballot over here when we be electing all that shit. Oh, shit, we're going over here. At the very least, we are getting our things quite up as it were. Damn, how many people died over here? Because I'm always they're just taking out manpower and shit. But we should really get that fixed over here relatively soon. And we can now go board. Some may fully depend on centralizing scheming the body economic thinkers must be assembled to form not just basic functions, but economy, but also its organization. This board shall function as the peak of all ministries. The body shall be they shall all appeal to, for succor, and to report issues as well as receive directives from. That's what we're doing. That's the thing over here. Yeah, I mean all this over here. So yeah, we are a presidential republic. The country republic where the executive is largely beholden to decisions made by the highest person in the position, usually called the president. This is our chairman, red. And now we're going to work here to corporatism. There's a company directed by a corporate chamber. It's the order that unites sanctioned trade unions and private owners from all industries over here. Yeah. We can't choose an economic model over here. Instead, we got our things. We got our own things over here. It's pretty interesting how there's like a whole new economics and government system goes over here. Very much like it over here. It's pretty interesting. Seeing it all pan out. Young Russians, food Russian Empire, Russian media stuff over here. Under RevNet over here. Yeah, that's a few more stuff over here. What the few more stuff over here. There's a fun fact over here. There's not like at least 3 paths I know that can join leagues today. That's Kafkaz, under Severin, Kazan, under Fuminus Savinkov over here, and Zaltarosia. If they collapse into free create term under Yaroslavsky unifies. That cross us a bunch over here, quite a bunch. Quite a bunch even, man. I mean, I can't really do much worse than that, but it is what it is. State socialism pimping out over here. Now let's go build a 5-year plan to modernity. With the segment of a necessary administration and oversight, we now look to the future and decide the direction of the future economy. It's clear that Finland is right for its industrial revolution. Manpower is there, the capital is readily abundant, flowing our prescription investments from outside, and we have enough educated, prosperous individuals to flex this program. Central Economic Board estimates that within 5 years we can double, triple, and quadruple production in key areas. We'll massively expand our middle class over here. That depends. Our first priority of the plan shall be to nationalize the heavy industry, already largely controlled by steel organs. A small number remains controlled by small capitalists. Central issue, however, is the lack of direction of already owned work, and the fact of remaining private. Some even have been integrating the product based on market incentives. Our goal is to meet the centralization of all these factories and placing them under the auspices of the Central Economic Board. Out here. Yeah, because we've got to build ourselves a better Finland. A real Finland. A true prosperous Finland, if you will. Quite the land of Finns, as it were. We'll be doing it over here, really. I believe every pack is like the whole building free Finland and all that. So that stuff over here. We just gonna affect this whole thing out. And so yeah, if I come confused as to how this whole thing works really. I'm pretty sure that it's just like, it's just something that can go up or down depending on like like how everything else is. That might be different. There's a bit of roofs over here. Yeah, they can go like 2 paths over here from what I remember. Right to modernity. That's my business over here. I got this. Building free Finland. Liberated from the Russian yoke, Finland is finally free and able to build a future for itself. Moscow is fighting its own fusion. Europe order is turned to dust. The Finns can't sit idle. The heavy industry progress upon us, and Finland won't shy away from it to bring modernity to Finland. A large set of programs must be drafted, ranging from expanding infrastructure to building a domestic material industry. Completing them will let Finland cross over to a modern nation. Yeah, I'll get that interview in a little bit. Just gotta build my PP first over here because it actually is a bit of a sick. Let's see. Yes, mobility insightful intellectuals have long realized the distinction between the bourgeois, that there is a productive, community-oriented variety, and is actually ultimately self-defeating one. This distinction broadly maps out the distinction between the shopkeeping class and the capitalist. While some dogmatists will have as one the same, it was a small businessman to student solidarity against the Russian importation and build a native Finland economy, despite every effort of the Russian to turn our country into just another outpost of the empire. Unlike the exploit of large capitalists, the small businessman provided these countrymen the valuable service, encouraged by social solidarity to keep his process reasonable and the stock full. His profit comes close to duties, and he has within the community. Being such an important pillar of society, he was aid such entrepreneurs would readily be able to create an easy access to government reserves in times of crisis. They've got to get all the crisis management all up and done. If I can do it one more yet. Let's get seal factories in one. And get them seals up and running. And yeah, we're definitely gonna need to get our. We'll definitely get our industry up and running over here. I'm just saving up my P because as I said before, it's gonna be a bit of a PP sync to really get that thing going. That political power. It's gonna be quite extensive with it. There's more business. Take it to the village. And that building starts over here, which is nice. Rural Finland has long been allowed to exist in the vortex of primitive isolation and 10 years go back for this. Whether no desire to change the precarious situation of their possessions, and the urban Finns were too busy forcing the terror of the constant conflict and the full border Russian occupation to address the unique situation their rural burden within. During the Civil War, anti-peasant action as part of on the part of our forces, namely Medi, responsibly agitated upset the fragile social balance by promising reforms and subsidized our government and unable to implement immediately. That again, but still, we could turn our full attention to the war areas. It's clear that a radical land reform is necessary. Militarization must be implemented in haste. Yet we cannot turn policy into weapons and reform a class war that predecessors we are entities. We must also keep in mind that what the present would be a implacable enemy, that it would be better if they brought off rather than confiscated from similarly. In efforts to reform Finland, we must ensure that all are treated with charity and patience. Yeah, I'll make sure that shit's pretty damn good. Damn well and pretty well. Good or well even. Conspiracy of that. Now it clicks over on Mongolia. That's the first I've seen it. I'd love to do portraits over here too. Yeah, so things are quite interesting in those state. There's all sorts of factions over here, yeah. I'm quite interested in all that. Quite interested in all that. I Japan's not gonna do anything. Not gonna do anything. As you do. As you do. Some of the Lapland into Lapland's riches. Turn on that there's a little bit of reindeer and a few Scots salami. My throat. Living in remote and desolate vistas, their home was filled with lakes frozen over most of the year, forced tea without mares of fauna, mostly devoid of human life. With a few intrepid followers, the leader of the proposed while few intrepid entrepreneurs and leaders have opposed suddenly the sign, they must have been ignored after all, what kind of lunatic would willingly take himself and his family to live in an icebox? You'll be surprised. His only livelihood being woodcutting or desperate farming. Yeah, beneath the ice and snow there was bounty, and the forests are full of aged trees ready to fulfill the insatiable craftsmen. The rivers and lakes flow unceasingly, providing a grand opportunity for easy energy in land without oil or coal. Yeah. Providing all sorts of energies. It would have been nice, all things considered. Oh, the niceties. That's the worst yet. There's a villain going. Let's get the CF factories. What here's labor. Some land reforms. Central community going. Let's get that finally up and running. Not obvious there, but it is what it is. I'm trying to get this all built up. Oh, look at that. The Finlanders have won, dang it. There should be a event for that popping up over here. Yeah, Drake. Yeah, the event's broken. Cause that's not that's not no. It's not the guy. Last time I checked. But anyways. That's actually got a troop going to Street of Future. I know capacity presently feel a painful legacy of Russian occupation. Heritage lived to a few cities, our mines are sparse and only we export our wood products. The fact that our economy is undeveloped can't be denied. However, few solutions have been forthcoming. Investments from abroad have been picking up. Should be wary of getting foreigners too much of a war like hobby. And I'm more interested in wild research direction anyway. Domestic aviation is slow and wayward, but dumping grounds for dumping of good from abroad, especially Germany. Where we can gain expertise in regards to updating our industry to modern European standards, we must study organizational methods long ignored by the Russians, and the terrorism, as well as experiment with subsidies into regional and existing industries. New works will have to be created by our government whole cloth, although the planning economy will ensure this is done only when necessary. When popular one necessitates it in other forms. Less sweeping but no less important, just basic modernizations must be carried out as well. So yeah, we're trying to pimp out our industry over here. There's those questions over here. That decides whether Poland gets less money or not. All depends what they do soon. This is. But yeah, it's got ourselves quite the thing. Quite a thing, really. Let's see if there's one over yet. Oh, that's Denmark over here. I think I'll be doing that thing. Industry of the future is very much a industry of le futur. Yeah, that's what we did Paris. Might as well get that research slide over here. What is the purpose of the state other than heading off the eternal chaos that lurks beneath the surface of all human societies? Has not every achievement of our race been vaunted by the ancients been acts subduing the natural processes? It made himself man in his aims. A day some exalted wisdom of the market was announced the states of its evil, calling for the unleashing of some supposedly chained up ideal man enslaved by society. This is absurdity, contrary to all history and sense. The economy is the realm in which the delusion and the fathers of a people are being manifest. Ideologues clinging to musty doctrine demand ideological crusade to be waged in the name of archaic philosophers' prescriptions. Supposed geniuses are proved to be the saddest and least imaginative of frauds. Businessmen suck up their countrymen's wealth and die amidst the ill-gotten gains of sunny far vista. What is the destiny of man is not to take the reins of life and seize the opportunity given him, and master nature? What is he to do in the realm of the economy but tame its appetite and seize its bounties? The rational man who seeks prosperity will get it, as long as he minds its signals. Yeah. Also the weird shit and all that. Yeah. Truly are bastions of progress, as it were. At least some kind of progress over here with Bastion. What's the pins really? Pins like in pins there. Anyways. Yeah. Three in a Caspian. Oh yeah, outside of Venice. Why die for Venice? Who would do that for Venice? Yeah, the Attar's not gonna be doing this thing. No more goats that are going over here. They get the National Awakening. Guess you more farming over here as we get that. Straight away. Get that. Let's see, we got that all maxed out here, so let's do a National Awakening. When the last Russian was chased from our store and the Tsar's emblem was cast off our banks, offices, and opera house, there was an emptiness in part of his soul. The adversary, whose atrocities and fractionary rage the people are terrified them, and his state of obedience was no more. Fear was no longer necessary. Outside, hatred fled deeper in the center of all that was lost during the longer between my parents. The Finland lacks a sense of itself everywhere. Finns look abroad for ideas, spiritual, economic, social, and political. They don't have any such thing as a Finnish priesthood, a Finnish intelligentsia, or a Finnish government. They speak of anything but Finnish in their salons to look down upon the common culture of the peasants. The desperate desire to be anything but what they are parades our nations of a crust. The Finland must be crushed utterly, and its place of joyful and exuberant revelry and Finnishness must be extolled. Ours is one of the most ancient and corrupted cultures, and the most one was preserving over here. Was Malaysia, Romania, and Prussia doing this thing. Yes, we got all sorts over here in Malaysia over here. Yeah, I'm curious about how this whole thing's gonna be working over here because there's a lot of things change over here. Loads of interesting shit. Anyways. Young take over. Let's see. You know, this shit going on over here. Get that going at the very least. So we got that taken care of. Let's get our more so political aims out over here. National Awakening. Let's have that over here. Finnish road to socialism. Oliver was wondering if he would ever be released from prison. He was no ordinary criminal. No, he was a traitor, a reactionary, a murderer, and so many other lies the socialists who captured him had told him ever since he was caught by surprise and trench captured. He was angry at first, and then found his predicament a bit better than being murdered by the damned races surrendering his weapons. Here stood the patriots was behind shot after capture until the very end of the war. If any continued to fight partisans, he knew they would meet no mercy from the new master of Helsinki. Oliver thought of his comrades. Where were they? They fleeing exile? Were they dead? Prison door open. Oliver rose up for inspection when his mind was racing to figure what was going on. He was outside of regular schedule. Breakout? But will be executed? Situation fail. You're Oliver Kohonen, right? Asked the jovial guard. Yes. Oliver was confused. What to celebrate? Conan knew the director of going, you are no longer considered a traitor. Conan, you are to release and have your full rights reinstated. Please follow me. I'm a fool for some of the next neighbor style. What? How? What happened? The guard gladly replied. You followed General Tavella, right? Now you may remember the former socialist government wasn't he despised all former patriotism. You were pleased to learn that like a obedient and dedicated patriot, you're a ruutu, and been elected to lead our free nation properly defended. Will you lend him your hand? We upon the name. He did remember it. The right to follow fairly far against spoke lowly of him. A nationalist and reactionary in disguise is what they called him. On his side there were divided opinions too. Some still the shame line to see communist darkness. Others were skeptical. If he was a true nationalist, why was he fighting against them? Chiosila was misjudged by some of my fighters, and so were his men, said the guard. He fought for the same ideas as Finland he was built on. He fought for social progress, for a free, strong nation. He was a social democrats of rational hatred and patriotic fear that he truly despised. He was here. He would approve your Ruutu's course. They want to allow us trusted men who know this best. What was your decision? Oliver knew this was the only chance for freedom, and he would feel the words he heard perhaps true. Yes, I will fight for your Ruutu and the new Finland. Yeah. It's a time for the Hage War. That's what we'll win. See how we're about that time again. See, next time we're going to be properly finishing out this tree out here and get our things going. Get all the things going over here with our state relic. Then I'll probably focusing on the army stuff over here. Get that all squared away out here. So yeah, until then, I'll see you guys next time. Oh yeah, probably finish this over here so we can fully industrialize ourselves over here. So until then, I'll see you guys later over here. We're gonna continue on our stuff. Until then, bye.